Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here and you like plan with me videos, kit lineups, hauls, and flip throughs, make sure to hit the subscribe button and become one of my friends here on my channel. I will have a playlist linked in the cards up above of all the plan with me's from this year in my planner, as well as the other flip throughs I've done. And then when it's live, my planner favorites will go under that playlist as well. And I am going to do a voiceover for the flip through, but I know I did my quarterly flip throughs already, but I think it's personally nice to see the planner just front to back with like no interruptions and just see the whole thing. So I'm going to go through it, go through all the extenders and stuff, and just kind of talk to you all about my year. I hope that you will enjoy. Give this video a thumbs up, please. It really helps my channel out, and I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. If you have any questions or anything down below, please leave a comment as well. And let's go ahead and get into the flip through. Thank you for watching. So admittedly, I had no idea this was going to take as long as it did. So hopefully I have enough stuff to talk about. So starting off, my planner, the outside of it is from Aura Estelle, and my inserts are as well. That blonde Minnie Mouse thing in front was from Heather Biko. I was tracking my periods and stopped. And then all my monthly dashboards are from Caress Press. Starting off the new year was really lonely. I had recently moved to a new state after living in my home state my entire life, so 30 years of living. And it started off me just trying to find a job by myself and being really lonely, dealing with the snow for the first time. I've never lived somewhere where it's been able to snow at my house, really, or does snow at my house. And just trying to find a job. It was like the main theme of the first half of this year. Never have I ever spent so much time alone or felt so alone. This year has shown me how strong I am, and even if I am alone, how amazing I am, how worthy I am. I'm thankful for a lot this year. You know, I moved into a gorgeous, stunning house, and I've gotten to create my dream bedroom and start to design my living room and make my house fun and bright and a space that I've always wanted and a space that I can relax in and that makes me happy. And I've never had a space that's felt like mine before, where I was allowed to put whatever I wanted on the walls, or like I was always either renting or it was my parents' house or something. So it's really fun to have a space to call my own. Still, I think my bedroom's probably the room I got the most complete this year. I think it pretty much, other than needing to find like maybe one piece of art for this one spot on the wall, it's pretty much complete. My living room is getting there. In June, I actually contacted a company about getting some chairs reupholstered. They just contacted me, so I'm just excited to see in 2023 what else changes in the house. I still have lots and lots of boxes. We didn't get to the attic this year. We really wanted to, in 2022, we really wanted to have the attic finished so that I could have nice storage for the boxes. I want to go organizational crazy, but I feel like I can't start until that's done, just because I don't have the space until that's done. Because like, probably less than a third of the floor is completed in there, and I can't use the rest of it at all. So lots of home projects that I want to get done this year. 2022 is also the year of like live music returning, really, after, the pandemic. There was some stuff that trickled into the end of 2021, but 2022 was really the big year. It was also, you know, me discovering the music scene in Nashville, discovering emo night, making new friends at emo night. I don't think Kara watches my videos, but if you do, Kara, I love you. Going to lots of small shows here, getting to experience the Ryman, which the Ryman very quickly has become one of my favorite venues of all time. Let's see. Also, we got Whispers of Fall Out Boy in 2022 doing new music. Joe from the band wrote his memoir. It's not really a memoir. Wrote a book about himself. An autobiography, I guess, is the better term to use. And that was exciting. Of course, here on this spread, right in my face, it's the war in Ukraine started, which is just horrific. Also, if you see me like feeling the page up, it's because I'm looking for extenders. I got to go to Disney World. March was probably my least lonely month of the year because I got to go to Disney World with my best friend, Jessica. And it was absolutely amazing, fantastic, magical, everything I could want it to be and more. I adore our Disney trips. I absolutely love Jessica. She's my best friend forever, and I just can't wait to do more trips with her in the future. And this spread is just stunning. All the foil, getting the scripts foiled, just everything together is perfection. I love this spread. It's one of those spreads that is really hard for me to stop looking at just because it's so mesmerizing. There's like the colors are pretty, the foil is a lot, and it's just gorgeous, if I do say so myself. And then this week my friend Michael came to town, and it's another reason why like this month is the least lonely, because I got to see two of my very best friends. Other than that, though, the first half of this year, literally till the end of June, was all spent alone most of the days on my computer trying to find jobs that I wouldn't cry my way to and from, trying to find a job that I wouldn't have to go hide in the laundry room or in the bathroom or in a random corridor to cry. A job where I was treated like a human, and not only could I just like not find what I was looking for, but I couldn't even get like responses, or if I did get an interview, they were like, "You're great, but we already filled the position," or, you know, "We went with someone else, we got so many applicants," or they just like would stop responding, and the whole thing was super frustrating. And I know a lot of people are looking for jobs right now, and I just feel for you. Also, currently my dog Lucy is having a dream next to me, so if she barks or something, I'm sorry. She's like twitching and running in place. It's actually pretty cute. I just feel like I spent so much time dating people and not being by myself. This year has taught me a lot about myself, a lot about how I like routines, a lot about how I need a bedtime. My mental health thrives better if I go to bed and wake up at the same times consistently. Another theme for this year that unfortunately has stuck around is teeth pain, teeth drama, clenching my jaw. Lots of new night guards, cracked some night guards, needed surgery, got Botox, and they still don't know what's wrong, which is great. Didn't get my teeth cleaned this year though, just because actually my dentist advised me to wait until like everything settles, just because of how sensitive my teeth have been, and because I take such good care of my teeth that we have the ability to do that. So brush your teeth and floss your teeth every single day and night. Even with my sensitive teeth, I can manage to do that. You can too. I feel like too this year was a lot of learning because I was in a new state, in a new part of the country that I'd never lived in before, you know, learning the roads, learning the environment, learning the weather, um, it just all that kind of stuff, meeting new people. I wish I had done more than that. I wish I was more extroverted, sometimes, because I have a really hard time stepping out of my shell. I have a really hard time making friends and connecting with people because I don't trust very easily. But once you're in, like, I would take a bullet for you, if you know what I'm saying. This week was kind of a life-changing week because my cat Cupcake passed away that day. Yeah, and that was something really big that happened this year, along with Olivia, my cat, turning 5 and Lucy turning 6. We did lose Cupcake, which was really sad. I've had Cupcake, oh gosh, since 2005. So she lived a long, healthy life, but that is absolutely never easy, losing a pet. But of course, I just had to bring it up because it was a major change this year. While she didn't live at my house, she lived at my parents' house. That cat and I had such a connection. When I did my senior pictures, the photographer actually thought, like for high school, the photographer thought I was crazy because I asked him to take a senior photo, not just with my dog, but with my cat, and that cat was Cupcake. So, you know, that was really hard to deal with. There I was looking for another extender box, and here we were just celebrating Pride. I am an ally, and yeah, I really thought I had an extender box, but I didn't. And here's where things started to kind of maybe turn around a bit. I started to kind of get more positive feedback with jobs, more nibbles. I just felt the change coming. I don't know why, but that's how, like, the energy of this time, which is why I probably have a really fond memory of looking back at this time. I used this spread for Jessica's birthday just because she's obsessed with this art, and I didn't know when else to use it. I didn't go to the fair or anything, but it is super cute and summery. I just thought it kind of worked for going into the summer months. I don't know why I feel like I need to explain all this again, but here we are. This was my spread for my best friend passing away, 10-year anniversary. Butterflies are my symbol for her, and purple is her favorite color. So the second I saw this mystery kit, I knew I had to use it. And I know I've thanked Randy a million times, but she made some special foil for me, and I will never get over it. 10 years was a really healing moment. Double digits was a big deal. So... and this was the last week of the first half of the year. And again, this is kind of like when I say it's exactly half a year of being alone, looking for a job, all that, I mean it. Because in the next spread that you're going to see, which is the 4th of July spread that starts the second half of the year, I actually started getting interviews with the company I'm with now, and everything started changing. I got a job that I absolutely love and adore. I could not be more, oh God, appreciative of, thankful for. I don't even have the words to describe the gratitude I have for my job. I never thought I would find a job that values its employees and views them as individuals and human beings with needs outside of the workplace. They understand that we have lives. They understand that emergencies come up. They understand, you know, like one day this year it snowed and I couldn't get out to go to work from my house, and they understood that it happens and that I'm a girl from California and my car is not meant for the snow. It is rear wheel drive, which is the worst kind of car you can have, and I'm just so thankful for them. Even though it has been a little bit hectic, we'll say, through the holiday season, It is something that definitely changed my life this year and was a big part of my year, especially the second half. It definitely helped with my mental health. It definitely helped with my depression. And it's just one of those things. It helps get me out of my comfort zone. Every single day I learn something new. It it amazes me that I've been there over 6 months, and every single time I work I do something I've never done before at that job, and it's just crazy, and I love it, and I love everybody I work with. And how can I gush about this job anymore? Can you tell I love my job? And honestly, if you're watching this and you are somebody that hates your job, I I hate to be one of these people, because I was in your position, and you hear people say like, you will find a job you love, or it gets better, and you're like, yeah, right, I'm in this like suck fest. That was me. I mean, I'm 31 now, and I got this job when I was 30. That was me. For a long time, so since I graduated high school, had that. Didn't like my job, cried to and from work, cried in the laundry room. Which, fun fact, when I was crying in the laundry room at the gym, I didn't realize there was a camera, and then one day my friend from the front desk was like, by the way, you need to find a new spot. There's a camera there, but in this corner there's not. So just know, if that is you, something is out there for you. I don't know when the timing will be right, but you will find it. And I just want that for everybody, because it's just something I never want to take for granted, especially after all the struggles that I've gone through with jobs, being sexually harassed, being sexualized, being talked down to for being a woman, being belittled, getting less than the men as far as like hours and training, and just all the struggles, being looked at as an equal, even though I'm new, is just so refreshing. Also, this year Rings of Power premiered, and House of the Dragon, which my little nerd heart just could explode with happiness over those two shows premiering. It is just everything I could want. I really want to go back and rewatch them already, but I just feel like it's too soon, because I'll want to rewatch them again right before the next seasons come out. Anybody else, what was your favorite shows from 2022? Those two are the big ones that like stick out to me. Of course, I loved Big Brother over the summer. Like, that one's a given. Wednesday was a big show this year. Of course, that's recent. I can't really think of any from the beginning half of the year. Dexter New Blood, or did that end in 2021? I don't know. But those are some of the shows that like I'm thinking of right now. Oh, and Criminal Minds started up again, which was really good. And yeah. Here we got Hocus Pocus 2, which it was okay. Wasn't my favorite. Could have lived without it. Don't hate it. That's just my opinion though, but I hoarded this kit for forever, because we knew that movie was coming, and it was at the time when we didn't get a ton of art around pop culture stuff, so I didn't know if there was gonna be a kit, and I'm just so happy to finally get to use it. I really liked how it came out. Hocus Pocus is one of those movies, the original one, that I could watch a million times and I'll never get tired of it. That, Freaky Friday, A Cinderella Story, Princess Diaries. Why did I say story? So weird. Here was my birthday spread. Jessica, my best friend, also came to visit me this week. We saw Panic at the Disco and went to Dollywood and Pigeon Forge, and went to some of the museums like the Murder Museum, Alcatraz East, and the Titanic Museum, because true crime and the Titanic are awesome, obviously. And then, yeah, just hung out, went to Panic at the Disco. Last time seeing them will be in 2022, which is weird. But the second half of this year still has lots of struggles with my mental health. Just because I got a job didn't make it better. I still struggle a lot with being alone, especially if because of my job, my schedule's not consistent every week. So if, for instance, let's say week 1, I get scheduled the first half of the week, and then let's say for week 2, I don't get scheduled to the second half of the week. It means I have a lot of middle time off, and then I will still struggle with feeling alone due to lack of contact, I think, with other people. I'm still looking for my person. I'm kind of a romantic, so I just really want to get married. I really want somebody to cuddle with. I just adore cuddling, which is one reason Lucy is so amazing, because she is the biggest snuggle bun, and as she's gotten older, she's only gotten more cuddly and more yummy, and I just love snuggling with her, and it's great. But sometimes I want it to be a human. I want it to be somebody that I'm attracted to and have a connection with, and I love the feeling of being a little spoon. And I just feel like this year I found my place at work. I've made my house a home, and I just feel like the next step is establishing more friends in the area and establishing more connections with people so that I have friends to hang out with on the regular, and I'm not alone on those work weeks where they get scheduled funny. That's a really big goal this year for me. I feel like I made lots of progress in 2022, and I'm really happy with where I am at the end of the year. And coming to the end of the year, it just really felt like, I want to say in December more so, it felt like things started to fall into place, but it was also a lot of a struggle with my teeth going awry again and needing surgery. But I feel like since that has started to get better, my mental health has also started improving, because I know a lot of it's tied to the chronic pain I've been in. I feel like the Botox is working, but less than it did the first time I did it, and I feel like the more and more we try and the less it helps, the more stressed I get about it, which means the more I'm clenching and the less it helps me. So that's kind of where we're at right now, wrapping up the year. The end of this year just felt crazy to me. I've never had such a busy December. To be honest, most of my jobs were off in December, especially film. Hollywood doesn't really do anything in December a lot of the times, and training wise, a lot of my clients didn't used to book. And so when I was a student and not working, we obviously had December off, a good portion of it. So I've never had such a busy December, and I have to say it was kind of hectic, but also a blessing in disguise, because it helps with my seasonal depression. The holidays are not the easiest for me. I got a new piercing the week before, by the way, the one we were just on. I just didn't have time to say it because I was blabbing. But yeah, I have seasonal depression, and the holidays just really depress me for some reason. I don't know why. So being really busy was really helpful this year, even if I did get sick, because of course I got sick. I get sick every holiday. And I thought I was going to make it out of this one, and then Christmas Eve I had a headache, and Christmas Day I woke up and it was like, nah, get in your place. And then this was New Year's, ending 2022 into 2023. This is in both planners, and this basically wraps up the year, which is crazy that 2022 is coming to, oh my God, we're almost halfway through the 20s. I'm freaking myself out with that. But I adore the color blocking in this spread, and I'm going to get ready to hand it over to voice over me as we finish flipping through the back half of this planner. Look at how chunky she is. Here's voice over me. Bye. Okay, and that was my 2022 planner flip through. I hope you all enjoyed that. I cannot believe I have filmed 2 years of every spread now in a planner. I can't believe this year's over. I can't believe I've done scripts for 2 years. I can't believe it's 2023. If you've made it this far into the video, let me know what your favorite memory of 2022 was. I look forward to the new year, although you're probably seeing this in February. My bad. Better late than never, right? And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.